Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderland Games. I'm Gareth and we're back playing Master Detective Archives Raincoat Plus. Last time we discovered that the murderer, apparently, of Shachi is Icardi. And another thing is that the game hasn't ended, the Mystery Labyrinth hasn't concluded, so there's going to be more stuff to discover about how it was done. Let's go. Let's go. Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth.
But we know that he... I guess we don't know... We don't know everything, do we? We don't know how he was shot properly. We just know that Icardi escaped through the drain off of the roof, which is crazy. But he did.
Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Icardi made Shachi's murder.
I've got a picture of my overalls.
Suicide. But we don't know why he did it. If you wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the peacekeepers into this?
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
The yellow truth.
The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the mystery labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
Whoop.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
I don't know why that is something that we should assume.
A dead end? And this countdown timer... looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
What gave it away?
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can do it.
Thanks, Fubuki.
For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, only great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Finally, my full title.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
You're talking about Fubuki, aren't you? Here we go. What was the purpose of the bombing? Indiscriminate terrorism, diversion. Oh. A diversion? Is that right? Or is it going to blow up? Is that the right thing to do?
Seems like that was correct.
Cool.
Yet the countdown has not stopped.
Uh-oh.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
Even more?
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the peacekeepers' attention on me. that's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
That's funny.
What? I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The God of Darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
This dynamic's really weird, isn't it? There's just something off with it. Okay, let's keep going. What was the culprit doing during the diversion? What? What? Oh. Use solution key. What were they doing? The flooding around the power plant is thought to... Oh, they were robbing the bank, weren't they, or something? But what is the right answer here? Is it just going to be this? Or like that noise? First was the drainage channel that draws rainwater. Collapsed. It seems there was a separate explosion at the channel. At the same time the phone booth exploded. Second was the valve that adjusts... Oh, right, okay. So the noise was being covered by the bombs? Is that what we're saying? Did I get it right? Yes, I'm assuming.
Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused...
Great
Oops.
work, Yuma!
It's a weird, creepy face.
So the culprit's real goal was to flood Marunomon District. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeeper's attention toward me.
Didn't realize that had to be moving.
Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves at the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunomon District.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Am I imagining it? There was a thing about there being a bank. But maybe that was a side quest where someone mentioned that.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
Oh, okay. Didn't even give me a chance to get to the top.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
It's a weird piercing, isn't it? Was it? Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunomon District to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life.
Weird.
He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it.
But it didn't look like that. It looked like I did it.
Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice? Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
I'm not buying it.
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
No.
That's a lie! Shachi didn't want this!
How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak! Shachi valued human lives more than anything!
I mean, of course I know. I've met him for about 20 minutes.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence.
People kill people.
Lives lost.
People kill people. People kill people.
We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
I'm just warming up, guys.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this! Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
We got another castle battle.
Yuma!
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor!
Yeah, looks like it. I thought we'd done one of these already, but I guess not, right? Then we've got a deduction deboulement. Is that how you say that word? A deboulement. Or is it denouement? Hop. Bites his head off. Yeah, very spawn or venom coded, isn't it?
Let's head to the truth, Master!
Okay.
That's stupid!
No. Oops. Tackle.
I didn't do it! Shut up! Get away from me!
Kick.
That's bullshit! Stop!
Jump.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away
Jump.
from me! Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know? You
Weirdest
have
rhythm game.
in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the Resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged.
I guess it's more like a QTE, even though it's kind of presented like a rhythm game. It's very forgiving.
Shachi told me to do it.
Okay, here we go.
This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor.
Straight with the solution key. Made a fake request to Yuma, which led him to setting up the bombs. They also prepared a method to defuse the bombs, which they shared with him, and despite knowing it would back them into a corner, they still made a criminal declaration. I mean, it seems like it's that one, right?
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Do it. Oh, nope.
Say,
What did Shachi want to do anyway? Did he really choose to sacrifice himself? Then why would he flood Marinara, whatever it's called, Marinara Source District?
That's right!
Yeah, I'm sure that was the real objective. Well, what do you mean? It was something we saw on the way to the power plant. Flooding that area caused several of them to float out. Oh, the safes? The culprit's true objective must have been to steal them. Okay. Drain. Its airtight properties cause it to float on water, since the air inside cannot escape. So it's this.
This is the truth of the case! Huh?
It's like I'm piloting her, isn't it? With the dog next door going crazy. I wonder whether you can hear that.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Safes?
Many facilities in Marunouman District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the...
Oh yeah, you totally can hear that. Let me shut the window. And the dog is now gone. I put the dog down.
These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
Oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunouman District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank.
That seems an insane plan. You couldn't guarantee that they'd float out the bank, could you?
The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
I knew it was something to do with the bank.
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi. Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
This we find whether it's a Debumon or a Denouement. Denouement. No longer a detective. Denouement. That's what it's called. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got available? We've got a phone booth. Oh, okay. So this is something. What did Yuma set up for the Resistance? Where did the bombing occur? At the phone booth. Boom. Okay. What we unlocked? Shachi's gun. What weapon did the culprit obtain? Shachi's gun. Okay. Now we've unlocked opened drain. Culprit placed the gun in which person's hand? Surveillance camera. Beeps off. Look at him with his little pacifier. He's adorable. Oh, hang on. Did he open the drain before? What did Yuma set up for the Resistance? Surveillance camera. There we go. Where is the drain? Place the gun in which person's hand? Submerge. Open drain. Shachi's right hand. It's a big mistake to make. I guess he didn't use his gun very often. Opened drain. What's this? What did the culprit do? Submerged it. Okay, then we've got... What's this? Who is the culprit? Here. Oh, it's here? Ah, okay. Where did the culprit flee from? And then the last one. Icardi. It was easy. Mystery unraveled. What a weird mystery. Now we get to kill him.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
Denouement. It's a cool French word.
It all all started with a request from the Resistance.
Oops, I gotta press stuff.
Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan,
Why did they explode?
but they had bombs inside them.
Like, surely Savan would have noticed that, right?
I had no idea, so I set up those cameras.
Why didn't he notice
all
that?
around the city.
Why doesn't it explain that?
Hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon district exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunamon district at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible, but that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya district.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
What is Raincode and Danganronpa's created that everyone's gonna have weird, unique eyes?
We heard a ringing gunshot!
It's an interesting detail
Shachi was
that
ambushed
is
by
pretty
the culprit and
consistent.
shot to death.
But why?
Once it was finished,
This is an art style, I
the gun
guess.
in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak
Games.
sauce.
Why borderline?
Games.
With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
He was very brave.
It was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the
Still
escape,
seems pretty
I
impossible.
arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunamon district became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marunamon district is now
Was Yuma
flooded.
pretending to mishear her then?
Facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
Excuse my client, she meant Drenched
Difficult
City.
to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city.
I don't think that Shachi needed to die for this to
Took over
work.
his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi.
Icardi! It was you!
Goes on for just a little too long. That's part of its charm. Alright, Link.
Finished!
Okay, Shinigami, do your thing. Murder this guy.
Shachi. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the Peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
Much more humanoid.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner.
That's not true! Danganronpa.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
No, Fubuki's the best.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
Nah.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive, one day, I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light.
Yes, it's too long now.
You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute.
Oh, you know what's about to
You mean
happen.
we are going to leap into the basin?
No.
Something like that.
It's time to boom kill the bad guy. Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
What do we do though when it's time to boom kill Shinigami? Who do we call?
Start the shining rainbow glorious stellar spiral. The resto grand finale.
What a way to die. It's a bit like where this mystery labyrinth kind of takes place within the killer's heart, because once we destroy the heart, they have like a heart attack, don't they?
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger.
I mean,
How do we get out of this?
Cardi isn't even here, is he?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence. Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Come on! Why do we do all that work to discover the truth?
Well, it is what it is. Never give up, Master.
Maybe Icardi's a master of disguise and one of these people is Icardi?
Now, Dominic.
Is that Icardi behind him?
Crush their little heads.
Oi!
Oh,
What?
That's enough.
oh, it's Halara.
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Tetsuhiko! Halara!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the save! Unlike a certain trainee.
I'm glad that they're alive.
Hey, big guy, you're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Nice.
And,
Vivia, did you forget already?
He's probably the least memorable, right?
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
It's quite meta.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee too, I guess. I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry?
where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers.
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why.
Yeah, why isn't everyone suspicious right now that they die as soon as we figure out that they're the murderer?
But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent.
We gave him
What do
3
peacekeepers
coffees and he
punish
died of a heart attack.
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Hikari.
There we go.
I didn't know what was going on.
There we go. I was wondering, why were the bombs in there?
It's true. I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi. It was all set up by Hikari. Please, I'll confess everything I know. Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed.
I mean, he was involved in the bank robbery, it seems.
One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway.
Fire.
Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry.
Why is that
will
ironic?
only lead to your own downfall.
Because
Seems
it was
like
too
an
heavy.
expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Young Glove.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
The peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No, I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Always.
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
I kind of forgot that Kurumi was with me.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right. So please, don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
That's not true.
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. And that's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
That's not embarrassing. What are you talking about?
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, that's a turnaround.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Yeah, it was. He said you were a genius.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Huh? I didn't tell you?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Yep, not your fault at all.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Well, she forgets everything, so...
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
What's his forte, I wonder?
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
Just noticed that, what's his name? Is his name Yako? No. What's his name? Whatever. The captain's got like a weird smoking green witch on the back of his raincoat.
Lucky.
Weird.
I noticed the abnormal water levels and saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
Oh, you have some kind of bird's eye view kind of forte.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game.
A little hint at Vivia's forte there.
And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone. It's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
You will, mate. We all will.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
Really cool.
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
I hope Vivia is the one... Oh, hiya, Peacekeepers. I hope Vivia is the one that sees through Shinigami and, you know, sees that she's actually there. That'd be cool.
Whoa, what?
But wow!
Here.
Hey, Christopher Walken.
Hey!
What?
Sewer rats.
That's how he talks, isn't it?
You!
Christopher Walken. Like that?
Smile, director of the Peacekeepers.
Not bad.
What is he doing here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this? Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path.
He also cubed his little girlfriend in the last chapter, didn't he? Did something to it that was barbaric.
But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is,
We should just kill this guy.
the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
Oh, please don't take me.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Uh-oh.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
All? Isn't it just him now?
Knock it off, Halara.
I guess not, there must be others.
Die in that same amount of time.
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate!
Let's fight the Peacekeepers.
Let's fight the Peacekeepers.
Huh? You too, Yuma?
Hey! This isn't a mystery labyrinth! You'll die instantly, Master!
It'll be worth it, though.
There's no guarantee she won't get hit by crossfire. There's nothing more painful than being unable to protect those you love. Do you get that, Yuma?
Seems like Yako's been through something.
Love?
No, no, no. We're not doing that. No. Game, don't do it.
What's gotten into you, Chief? You're never this serious.
I didn't expect to get this heated either.
All right, filthy maggots.
Oh, I got some detective points.
Are you done playing around?
Oh, I guess there's, what, 4? I can see 4.
You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Nezuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
I think Shinigami could do something like possess the guy and say, hey, actually, I've changed my mind. Let them go.
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
Yeah, it's called rain. Oh? Oh, it's that guy? What's his name? Makoto? Is that his name?
Huh?
It's the masked man.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name?
Makoto.
I'm Makoto. What is it?
Oh. Kata Sushi. Kata Sushi.
Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
No. Kaga Sushi. Sushi. Kaga Sushi.
From the
Got it.
tower?
Makoto Kaga Sushi.
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free reign to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, where did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met.
A crazy one night stand.
Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well,
It's not a mask.
I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution.
Classic story.
The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans. I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off.
Some of the sprites on this guy are great.
And now, the mask has become my face.
So I was kind of half right.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all.
His story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
Yomi's not going to like that.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
And off he goes.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved...
Too many people for me to see behind the mask. It clears my vision up.
Hey, wait a minute!
It doesn't make any sense. Oh, everyone's gone. Alright, well, I guess that's another episode of Raincode. Master Detective Archives Raincode Plus. That's what you say. That's what it's called, isn't it? We will continue this next time. We're going to find out what the masked guy wants from us. Apparently he's the CEO of Amaterasu. We'll find out if that's true and many more things. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.